Dr. Mark Vaughn for Airsoft Medicine, giving you a little information about this little thing that came in the mail called the ICS Transform4. It is the model, specifically ICS 260. The reason I say that is because it comes in 4 different models. 2 of them are black, the 10 and the 14-inch barrel, and then also the tan version of the same. This is the shorter, of course, the black. It's an all-metal gun, and the unique thing about the Transform4 is it's ICS's first version of a blowback, or simulated recoil, or electric blowback, whatever you want to call it. So of course it has the warning sticker telling you to keep your finger out of the way of the bolt that's going to be going back and forth. I'm going to go ahead and start here right in the middle of the gun, unlike everybody else's reviews, because I like this hop-up. You've seen this hop-up before. Maybe you've seen it in the G36 style guns, where you actually rotate it. I can't tell if it's on or off. Ah, there we go, it was off. Rotate it like this. Of course, it's hard to get unless you have big, strong fingernails. It's rather stiff. It's going to hold where you put it in position. But it seems to get a little bit better action of hop-up than the regular wheel on the side of it. We will proceed backwards. Okay. Another unique feature is, well, not so unique these days, but it's nice that it has the slim trigger guard so that you can easily rest your finger here without it sticking out of a big fat trigger guard. This also can be taken down very easily just by pushing in the pin. The polymer hand grip. Coming up to the top of the gun, we have the backup sights. Of course, I'll show both of them, which are adjustable completely for windage and elevation, and snap up very nicely. Bolt charging handle, which of course opens the door. Now, when we're coming here, this is something I love about ICS guns. The ease of working on this gun is amazing. I've never had a gun so easy to get into. Look at this. I have no tools. All I have are my bare hands. I go to the other side, push the bolt with my thumb, and look, I don't have huge fingernails. I'm able to grab this thing and open it up. Not only am I opening up the lower receiver here, but I'm inside of the gearbox without gears and springs jumping all over the place. Look at this. On the other end, if I want to change my spring, I just go ahead and take out the top portion of the gearbox, and then I can take it apart without messing around with the gears at all. While I'm here, if I want to do anything with my inner barrel or my hop-up, they're right there. Put it back in. Believe me, this is something if Dr. Airsoft can take a gun apart like this. And then you just have to be careful when you're putting it back together that the latches are out of the way and that the sector gear is on the smooth portion. And then to talk about the Keymod, because Rangemaster Larry is here and he wants me to mention that, we'll go ahead and move back up toward the handguard that has the Keymod style of barrel instead of having rails right on it. Of course, it has the top rail. But if you want rails, hey, it comes with 3 Keymod rail attachments. When you put those on, you just get your key, an Allen key, to tighten them in so they'll stay in place, and that way you can put on all your accessories, use the standard rails. Now we get to the only negative I have of this gun before we fire it, because you have to put a battery in it to fire it. Well, let's look here. In order to get to the battery compartment, which is inside the front handrail, you have to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. And then the space you have is just the space between the outer barrel and the handguard in order to fit your battery. Unfortunately, I don't have a battery that will fit in that compartment because there's very few that will. I think what I'm going to end up doing is getting myself a nice PEC box to sit on the outside, and then I can have the PEC box there and be able to change out the battery without having to get into all these screws. So that would make it just fine. You have to have a PEC box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 position retractable stock.
So what's this? I know we talked about this, but hey, ICS, you need to fix this thing. This is the best we could do on short notice. Anyway, we do have a really cool high cap mag that has a witness window in it. Shows you how much ammo you got left. But let's shoot this thing. Find out what's what, huh? Full auto?
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, flip it back over to safe. Listen. Did you hear that? That was the spring being released when you flip it over to safe. I like that.
Overall, I'm going to be playing with this gun. I'm going to have a blast once I get a pec box for it. I encourage you to check it out. It is the ICS 260, also called the Transform4 in black, the shorter barreled version. Keep tuned to Airsoft Medicine, our channel on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with your friends. Until next time, this is Dr. Airsoft telling you to play safely.